Hey guys, so this is a quick video for my viewer that dropped a question asking how do they pair, to talk about team driving, and how do they select you, like pick you to do the drive, to be paired with somebody. So with Prime, they had a system where you took this little survey and it kind of put how you was as an individual, and they will pair you with someone else that was in the same category. I don't remember the exact name for it, but basically they just see how you are, if you independent, if you more like it, just it's very generic. Just try to see how you respond to different things. Long story short, they pair you with somebody. Once they pair you with somebody based off that test, you will go out with that person. You will have a conversation with them. You'll go out with them, and then based off of how you feel while you're driving, they pay attention to how you listen, how you drive the truck, and then you also observing like the hygiene, how they are. Are they being informative, really teaching you, or is they just having you in the seat driving just to get money? You got some people that don't really teach. They don't want you to see what the pay coming across the screen. Those are things you're supposed to know. Why? Because if you step out, it ain't about, look, if you in training and it says guaranteed $900, okay? You know that you getting $900. In some instances, when you work with Prime, if you go over a certain amount of miles, they'll pay you extra money. But in most cases, a lot of people, the average Joe is not going over all those miles, okay? So you're not getting extra money. So majority of the time, you're getting your minimum $900 pay. With that being said, this is why you in training, and you're training and doing TNT. That's the over the road portion of your training, okay? After that, it's very imperative that you know what you're getting paid. If they sit here saying, okay, so you're gonna drive for me, you are out of TNT, you are a you are a CDL driver, and you are a BC, right? That means the owner op or the lease op is the AC, and you are the BC. You need to have what it is you're getting paid. Some people emphasize on, okay, I'm going to pay you the 14 cents like you was getting paid in the training, and then I'll pay you the difference. What is the difference? Are we doing the split? Because remember, this driver, this lease operator, to have a truck note of let's say of $1,200 a week. They got a new truck. I had a new truck, so my truck note was 12, okay? Some people will be like, okay, after everything is taken out, we splitting the money down the middle. Like after the fixed cost is done, a truck note, like if it's $4,000 coming to the lease op, right? Automatically we splitting it down the middle. Okay, some people do it like that, some people don't. So remember, if you that can fluctuate depending on how the week runs and depending on what's all being taken out. The stuff that get taken out, usually it's the same thing. When they do cash advances, this is people being slick. Cash advances is when a driver go and say, hey, I want a cash advance for $400 of their check. Now you don't know that they taking out the cash advance. If you're not paying attention to the call to see the message come through, they didn't went ahead, either called the fleet manager and requested it, and then they either get a live check, a com data check, and they go inside and get the money, or sometimes they'll have the money put on their pay card. So if you're not paying attention to your settlements, you have cash advances. It show up sometimes as lumper fees. Is lumper fees, right? Lumper fees, if you ask for $120 lumper fee, and you out over the road, and you're not doing like a lumper fee when you're doing like not a common check, but like when you're using your card to do it, and it's taking it off the card, that'll show up as that doesn't show, like when you request it, that show up as a cash advance. It don't show up in the line item as a lumper. So you need to be paying attention to that, because if that driver's supposed to be split in half with you, and they're not splitting in half because they're taking money out ahead of time, they're making the money that they got to split with you less. And now you over here, especially if you a company operator, they renting you from Prime. The lease operator is taking on your medical expense, like the difference. They taking on a difference in the pay, which technically it's not a difference in the pay. If they put on black and white that you getting paid 14 cents, I don't have to pay you the difference. That's the reason why you should have it. What, you know, they should make sure that it's at 50 cents, 53 cents you paying me. I know that'd be a little high, but the taxes will come out of that and you getting your actual money that you're supposed to be getting. Because if I gotta depend on a lease operator that's gonna not steal the money and split the money with me properly, you don't know if they doing that. You a new driver, so you don't know. You're not being protected. All you seeing is, okay, I got a $200 check because I ran 1,500 miles, and that's it. So be careful with that. I hope it answered you guys' questions, but that's literally how they do it. If you wind up not being comfortable in the truck, you will tell them that you want to get off the truck. They'll put you with somebody else. That may be a little wait time, and then you just go through different people until you click with the right person that you feel comfortable with. That's how team driving goes, especially at prom. At other companies, they just say, hey, like smaller companies, they'll say, hey, this is Mark, this is who you driving with, and then y'all just be driving and you kind of in the back watching them, trying to see are they comfortable, are they good drivers, and know what the heck they're doing, because people be not doing what they're supposed to do, and it's your safety. So make sure y'all paying attention to that. All right, I hope that answered your question. I want to do a quick little video so you guys can know. I'll go into detail a little bit more because I gotta jot some stuff down. I think I'm forgetting some things, but I hit y'all with the main stuff. But peace, love, and chicken grease, and thank you so much for your comment. You know, I like stuff like this because I want to be able to get back to you guys and give you the feedback you need. I'm out.